Alright guys, so starting out this video on the boat here. I'm not going to be on the boat when I'm fishing, but we're going to be doing this new series and we're going to do a creek fishing lure tournament. So basically I got 8 different creek fishing lures. And I made a bracket kinda. We got spinnerbait, beetle spin, mep spinner, square bill crankbait, strike king jerkbait, rebel crankbait, this baby chatterbait. I really do good with that. And then this baby spoon. So I'm actually gonna start out today using smaller spinnerbait versus this beetle spin. We catch 2 fish on each of these baits. Our first 2 fish, we measure them and see which ones are the biggest. And that'll determine which one's the winner. So anyways, this should be kind of fun actually. Anyways, yeah, I got the spinnerbait already tied on. And I'll bring this beetle spin with me too. That way, after I catch 2 fish on a spinnerbait and write it down, how big the fish are for that bait, then I'll switch to the beetle spin. Hopefully I can catch 2 on that. If I can't catch 2 fish in a day using these 2 baits, then I'll just have to maybe go to another day and use the same bait just to try to catch 2 more. But hopefully we can get some. Stay tuned. Let's go down there. We are walking up on the first spot. So that spinnerbait didn't have any trailer on it. I added a little tiny trailer to it, like a little crappie bait. So anyways, let's try to catch some fish. Man, that river is so low. A lot of little minnows following it, I noticed. It's so low, it's like, is there any fish in there? There we go. There's a fish. No, I lost him. Gosh dang it, guys. That was a largemouth, I believe, actually. He absolutely smacked it on top of that log. Well, that could have been the first fish, and that was actually a decent fish on this bait. We're going to move on to another spot. I had one on. Largemouth. There we go. Guys, no way I just caught a trout. No way. Guys, I actually caught a brown in the middle of the summer. There was another one chasing him too. On that spinnerbait. First ever trout on a spinnerbait. Never caught one. I've yet to catch a trout this whole summer in the creek because of the hot water. Warm water, but it has been getting cold the last few days. I wonder if they're traveling from the big river up to the little creek I'm fishing now. So first cast at this new spot. He's actually a nice size one too. Wet my hands. Show you a good look at him. Oh, come on now. Not very fat, but we got to get a measurement on him to see how long he is. He is 12 3/4 inches exactly. Ouch. But I'm going to go down to the water's edge and I'm going to put him in there a long time till he gets revived. It's probably not going to live, to be honest, but if he doesn't live, we're going to eat him. But it's a little hot for him. He's not doing so great. There. Guys, he might be going. There, he like shot out of my hands. I probably won't even be able to catch him if I tried. Oh yeah, he's scared of me now. He's healthy. There he goes, out in the current. I'm gonna mark down on my phone right now that we got a 12 and 3/4 inch brown. One more fish on the spinner bait, and then we can switch to the beetle spin and try to get 2 fish on that. So that's actually a decent sized fish for the little creek, so that's good, just pretty good for this bait. There we go, guys. Big fish. Just slammed it. It's a northern, guys. Northern pike. What the heck? Oh my gosh. It is a northern. On the spinner bait, guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Guys, never caught a... This bait might be hard to beat in this bracket. He just came from the edge. I cast over in slow current where northerns usually are, you know? And he just smashed it. I'm gonna wade over to this other side. Looked like a northern pike spot, and he's about off. Might want to land him right now. Don't get off, please. Gotcha. Little northern, guys. On that spinner bait. 2 new fish on the spinner bait that I usually don't catch down here. Also never used a spinner bait before down here. Much. I have before and caught a few fish, but that's awesome. We're gonna measure him up somewhere where he won't get away. Guys, this is an exactly 18-inch pike. I've caught one other pike down here before, and it was exactly 18 inches also. So it can't be the same one because it was like 4 years ago. And they grow up. They grow. But check that out, guys. Small little northern. That's pretty awesome. All of a sudden he's just gonna take off. Like right there. Oh, there he goes. Well, guys, 2 fish on there, 18-inch and a 12 and 3/4 inch fish. Add those together, however much that is, and then now the small beetle spin. Now they're both kind of like a pretty much a spinner bait. The only difference is this is going to be way smaller presentation. Let's see, this could catch a giant fish. We need to get a big 18, 19-inch smallmouth to beat that pike. A couple fish that are, or even 2 12-inch or 2 15-inch fish almost, something like that. I don't even know. Tighten up this drag. So anyways, this lure's done for the bracket. Alright, got that tied on. See how it looks. Oh yeah, it's just like a spinner bait, just way little. There's a fish. Oh, that's a smallmouth. He nailed that beetle spin. It's not a bad one, but he won't beat that big northern. Get in here. There we go, guys. Smallmouth on the beetle spin. Let's measure him up. Alright, so that smallmouth is a little 10-inch. 10 inches. See you later, buddy. There he goes. There's a fish. There we go. Guys, well, it doesn't look like the beetle spin won. We just caught about a 6-inch chub. Just measured up that creek chub, and it was actually more than I thought. It was 8 1/4 inches, but the spinnerbait definitely won. We caught 4 different species: pike, a smallmouth, a trout, and a creek chub. That was actually a big creek chub. But back home now. Spinnerbaits in the next part of the bracket. This is episode 1 of the bracket. Next we'll probably do these, crankbait, and the MEP spinner. Overall, guys, thought that was pretty fun. Stay tuned for these other baits, and stay tuned for episode 2.